What was your occupation?
My occupation, I was in business with my parents in the children's wear business.
Okay. And what are your favorite things about being Jewish?
My favorite things are the ability to read Hebrew, understand some, because in my Hebrew studies I learned how to read and translate into English. My other love of Judaism is to participate in services at our home of different events like Passover, at the Seder, leading it. Also in my attending synagogue, I enjoy doing the Haftorah on the high holidays or any other time on the Sabbath when I'm asked to do the Mafter Haftorah.
And speaking about high holidays, you help plan them, right?
Yes.
Can you explain a little bit more about that?
Well, I'm a religious chairman at the present time.
Okay.
And I work with our spiritual leader presently, and in the past I've worked with our rabbis, our spiritual leaders, on trying to have as many individuals in the congregation receive honors, so when they attend services they know they have a specific involvement in the service. And also another part of being interested in services, I usher during the high holiday period and see that the services are operating in a manner in which there is no problems or any.
You do a good job at that.
I think I do.
I know you do. I've been to quite a few services.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Any other responsibilities you have in our congregation?
Yes. As I indicated, I'm ritual chairman. I've been chairman for about 32 years of our funeral and cemetery committees, and that's a very important part of my life. I have done that to remember what my parents did for the community, the cemetery and ritual committees for Agudath. I make certain that the aesthetics of the cemetery are aesthetics that are approved by all our members in loving memory of their dear ones. And I'm also involved at the cemetery with the Veterans Day program, which will this year be held on May 27th. That has been a part of my involvement with the cemetery committee. I did mention that when we have an unfortunate loss or passing, not only in our community, but those who had lived here and have asked to be buried back at our community, our synagogue cemetery, I'm involved in that area too.
Okay. What plans do you have in the future regarding your religion?
My thoughts, my plans have always been to be a good Jew, to do what is the way God wants me to act towards my children and my friends and to all human beings.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, it's been a privilege, you asking me to have this honor of the interview, which I never expected. And Judaism has been a very important part of my life. And the community, the city of Altoona, has always been very important to me in my way of life. My association with synagogue too has been involved in community at large. And it's always been so important to me because I've lived here all my life, and I want to have a reputation of being a person who can be called upon to participate in anything.
You don't have to worry about that. We all know. I just want to thank you.
Well, thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Sure.